Alright team, so we are back of course to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm not bringing you good news with this video, but it's something I've been saying for months at this point. I've been trying to brace everybody for it, and so many people out there did not want to listen to me, but we have confirmation that Red XIII is not a playable character in this first game. We had co-director Naoki Hamaguchi doing an interview with VG247 where he said, "We felt the point at which Red XIII joins the party in the story is very late on, so we thought, okay, if we're going to have him as a full character, and try and get the player to enjoy his character development arc and growth as a character through that, it's not really enough time to do that." And that's almost verbatim what I've been saying for a long time. His story doesn't really happen until Cosmo Canyon, right? That's when he really joins our team. He's with us, you can use him as a character, he's fighting alongside us, but he doesn't really join our fight until Cosmo Canyon. That's where we really get the character development of Red XIII. Add on to that the fact that this game is Midgar only. The Midgar segment ends with us escaping the Shinra building. That's where we're going to get him in the remake, and that's going to take place at or near the end of this game as well. It's not enough time to introduce a brand new character. We thought that the best way to have him involved was as a guest character. Normally throughout the game you'll be playing as a three-man party, but you will have him as a guest character that fights alongside you during the last part of the story. He'll be using all of his old really nostalgic moves, and you'll see that. We felt that this was the best way of showing him off as a character and who he is. That's why we felt that was the best way to include him. So when they talk about him using his nostalgic moves, it's got to be his limit breaks from the original game, because every character just had a regular attack. The only thing that was unique about them was their limit breaks and then whatever material they might have. Now whether or not he'd actually have a limit break as a guest character, probably not, but he'd have what used to be the limit breaks from the original game as actual abilities, similar to Cloud as Blade Beam and Braver as some of his ATB gauge abilities. But something I am curious about, even though they've confirmed Red XIII to be a guest character when it comes to the first game for the remake project, I wonder if that means we actually cannot control him to a certain degree. Similar to like Ifrit, right? Like the summons. You can control the summons abilities. You can use up your own ATB gauges so that summons can use some of their abilities. And I wonder if guest characters could potentially work the same way, where you use up some of your ATB gauges to allow like Red XIII to do some of his moves. Because then in some way he is a bit playable. And that's more or less the video. I really just wanted to cover this aspect of the news that's out there. There's a lot of news. Like, for one, the whole interview with Naoki Hamaguchi, I haven't even read it all yet, but I did kind of skim through it while I was on the toilet, if I'm honest. And he talked about, like, the expanded universe of Final Fantasy VII. So you're talking before Crisis, Crisis Core, I'm guessing Advent Children, and Dirge of Cerberus, even though they take place afterwards in the timeline. And said that they're canon for the remake. Like, to what degree, we don't know, obviously. They're probably not going to take everything from before Crisis or Crisis Core and make it canon for the remake, but they might pick and choose things from those games. So, but we get confirmation from him that they are canon. He just didn't go into what details or what exactly is. And also somebody on Twitter was telling me that like Nomura was talking about Genesis from Crisis Core and whether or not he's going to be in this first game, and there's all kinds of information out there. I wanted to do this video focus on Red XIII right now. So our next video, which will be tomorrow, of course, we'll probably look at all the information that's out there, look at that Naoki Hamaguchi interview, and look at whatever else might be out there to talk about. But for the first time, finally, after talking about the remake for like 4.5, almost 5 years at this point, we'll have actual goddamn gameplay. We'll have remake demo gameplay. I can record gameplay and do a video. Oh my god, I'm excited. And that's pretty much the video, my dudes. I'm not happy to say I told you so, but I've been telling people for months now that he would not be a playable character, and people were telling me I was stupid, laughing my ass off. LOL, bro, you're an idiot. And I was right. And I was right about the demo, by the way, too. I said that the demo would come out before the game released, and so many people told me I was wrong and I was stupid there as well. But I got both those things right, man. Either way, I pass up to you guys in the comment section. I know a lot of people are going to be upset, but I tried to brace you guys for it months ago. Leave your thoughts and more in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and want to update more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid, and my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys. Give me a smile, give me forever for a while. Give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like a